I want to try and put your mind at rest about Bali Belly and about eating some local foods, because I've got to say it is just such a delight, and it's incredibly inexpensive to try some of the most beautiful delicacies you'll ever try here in Bali. So one of the things I love to do is go to the food courts and the food markets, and often at night time you'll drive past, you'll hear a bit of music, you look across and there's little stalls everywhere, or whatever, little carts. I prefer to go to the ones where there's hot and cold running water, because there's good food handling practices generally there, and the chance of picking up some sort of horrible infection or whatever is very much smaller. So look, just this evening I was on a hunt for dinner, and I felt like I want a bit of duck. I love my duck, Bebek they call it over here. And as we drove past this place, it's got nasi goreng Bebek, which is fried rice and duck. I went, I've got to stop and give it a try. And I gotta say, wow. Now look, we're on the main road, sort of up the side of Denpasar, heading, I guess, towards Karabokan. And look, if you didn't know it was here, if you didn't have transport, you'd never find the place. But it's on a major road, and it's only about 10-15 minutes out of Seminyak, so it's really not that far away. There's a heap of places out here in the suburbs, they call them, where you get great food, amazing food, and the prices you just can't beat. So it says food market over there, and it's got Bintang, Pilsner, Denpasar, Mum Food Market and Beer Garden. So, and it's got a bright side. Look at this, beautifully set up, and you can hear the music going on in the background. And each shop, it's quite fancy little shops. Each shop's got its own little sitting area, and obviously fully set up kitchen. But then you've got this common area in the middle where you can sit down and listen to the music and just relax. You can get your food from all the different places and sit anywhere you want. So there's a beer garden over here, got a whole heap of different types of beers, and the prices are bloody reasonable. We're looking at $6 for a large bintang and $3.50 for a small one, and only 25 bucks for the big bintang tower. I reckon I can knock one of them off pretty quickly. And the music's good, it's not too loud and obnoxious, but look at these beautiful stalls. Now there's one menu that does all of these different stalls, and you can just order and get anything you want. It's really beautifully set up. I tell you what, I can't read much of the writing here, but there is reasonable translations. There's a nice little relaxing area. Nice to go. And look, if you're not sure what it is you're eating, eat with your eyes, have a look at the menu, and if it looks nice, give it a shot. You never know. If you like it, ask them what it was. If you don't like it, don't ask. Look at this. Pindawi limo. I don't know what they're selling here. Let's have a look. Lalapan Barong. Oh, this looks a little bit interesting. Nasi goreng. Oh, look, and try things. Very helpful, friendly staff. And she spoke good English, so that's good. Families here, lots of kids, nice and chilled and relaxed. Some sushi. Oh, nice. And look, the best thing about here is you can get something for whatever you want, and your mates or whoever you're with, they can have whatever they want. You can all sit around and listen to the music and check it all out. This is quite nice. Wow, chicken soup. Oh, beautifully done. As ice cream places and milkshakes, drinks. Love this, check this out. It's like done up like a little boat. How cool is that? Oh, that's giving me an idea for my backyard. Hey, that could be good. And there's all different sorts of food up here. And look, you could be adventurous and say, you know, I'll try one of them and one of them. And like $2 or $1 or $2 for most of them. We've got some What have I got? So I've got my fried rice and bebek and duck. Beautiful. Oh, I've already started on it. It was so nice. Here we go. And it's a huge plate of food. And then we've got some tom yum soup. It's a Thai favourite, and it's nice and spicy. Oh, she said not spicy. I'll tell you what, I only tried a little sample. If this is not spicy, oh, that's got some kick to it. Oh, also, I love the flavour of tom yum. It's a complex chili. It's not just hot for the sake of being hot. That's all right though. And what's this one? Back one. Is that Sumatran flavour? Yeah. So you can sort of have delicacies from all over Indonesia, actually all over Southeast Asia when you come here. A bit of Japanese, and a bit of Sumatran, a bit of Javanese, all sorts of different food. And you know what? Here's a good idea. I'm going to put a link to where this place is. I'm going to do a drop pin or something so you can look it up on the maps. But if you've got a good driver, why don't you ask your driver, hey, listen, on the way home, can we pop in here? Now, you already know he probably speaks pretty good English, so he can be your translator and you can shout him dinner. For a couple of bucks, how can you go wrong? So this whole big, huge plate of fried rice with the duck on it, that was the deluxe one, was $5. And the tom yum soup, I think, was about $2.50. And it's full of prawns, and so you can get little sui mais and dim sums and stuff for $1.80 or something like that. Lots of little nibble plates or whatever. Oh, so nice to be able to try. Look, for $1, if you don't like it, just don't eat the rest of it. Give it to your driver. And of course, the best thing is, they sell the old bintang. So, here's me, listening to music, burning my mouth out with a bit of the old hot sauce and a sui mai. What is it? Tom yum. Ah, beautiful. Guys, the adventure of being in Bali is more than just sitting on a beach and getting a suntan. It's more than getting your hair braided. It's about understanding a culture. It's about trying foods from the other side of the world. And what I love about this place, all these little stalls, they're not actually little stalls, they're individually owned and operated shops, and they've all got sinks and like there's toilets and all that sort of stuff. So you're not talking about some guy in a cart that's been pushing around hot dogs in the middle of the day, in the hot sun. There's refrigeration, there's running water, and there's sanitation, and that's the first thing I look for if I want to get a bit adventurous, because sometimes it's nice to have creature comforts of food at home, but I tell you what, oh, my first mouthful of this fried rice, look, it's not much different to normal fried rice. If you've eaten duck before, duck's very popular over here, but you put a little bit of duck on your fork as well. Oh, it's such a rich flavour. You don't need a lot to really make a big difference. The kids are having a ball here. And what did you just put in there? More lime, more salt. More flavour. I'll tell you what, if you want someone to do a chili challenge, this is the one. She's terrible. Oh, and she tries to trick me all the time, I swear to God. She'll sit there, honey, try this. It's not hot. She's been doing that for 5 years and she still gets me nearly every time. Oh my God.
I already said, I'm saying that's not spicy.
Yeah, that's not spicy. That's bloody hot though. No, that's a beautiful. Oh. I'll go that one. It's a bloody nice spice. It really, really is. And look, oh, it's different. It's different from just putting a bit of extra chili powder or something that's really complicated and really integrated flavours. Well, guys, that's a little quick one for me tonight, but I'm at this beautiful little food court. There's millions of them around. I'm not saying this is the only one. I'm definitely saying this is. I'm going to come back. Luckily, it's just around the corner from where I live in Denpasar. So I'm going to come back here because there's a whole heap of things I haven't tried, and I'm feeling a bit more adventurous these days. So my tummy wasn't real happy when I first came to Bali. Took a while for it to settle down. I think it's getting going good now. I don't know, but I tell you what, nothing to do with the beer. I still say washing down dinner with a beer helps your Bali belly. It sort of sterilises your tummy on the way down. That's my excuse, and I'm going to stick to it. So have a good one, guys. See you later. I'm going to send the music. I don't know what they're saying, but it sounds lovely.
Jika aku bisa, ku akan kembali, ku akan berubah takdir cinta yang ku pilih. Meskipun tak mungkin, walau ku pun malu bawa kamu lewat mesin waktu. Melupakan hal yang mudah.
Hello YouTube.
Takkan berat.
Bagus.
Takkan membuat